Story Nest.
I will generate a high-definition 16:9 1080p 3D 60 FPS animation-style image of Bella the Bunny and Felix the Fox. At the top of a snow-covered hill, their eyes wide with excitement as they prepare to slide down, surrounded by softly falling snowflakes and tall, frosted pine trees. Bella the Bunny and Felix the Fox stood at the crest of a glistening snow-draped hill, the winter air crisp and carrying the scent of pine. Bella, with her fluffy white fur and rosy cheeks, adjusted her knitted hat, a giggle bubbling in her throat. Beside her, Felix, his orange fur a bright contrast against the white landscape, wiggled with anticipation, his bushy tail twitching. Below them, the hill sloped down in a smooth, inviting curve, promising a thrilling ride. Snowflakes, delicate and intricate, danced in the air, landing softly on their fur and the already thick blanket of snow that covered everything as far as they could see. Towering pine trees, their branches heavy with fresh snow, stood like silent sentinels watching over their wintry playground. The sun, though hidden behind a veil of soft clouds, cast a gentle glow on the scene, making the snow sparkle like a million tiny diamonds. Bella took a deep breath, the cold air invigorating her lungs, and exchanged an excited glance with Felix, the unspoken promise of adventure hanging between them. I will generate a high-definition 16:9 1080p 3D 60 FPS animation-style image showing Bella the Bunny and Felix the Fox halfway down the snowy hill, their faces showing pure joy and exhilaration as they slide, leaving trails in the fresh snow behind them. With a shared whoop of delight, Bella and Felix pushed off, their sled gliding smoothly onto the crisp snow. The wind rushed past their faces, carrying with it the frosty kiss of winter. Down they swooshed, the snowy landscape a blur of white and green as the pine trees sped by. Bella held on tight, her ears flapping in the wind, while Felix leaned into the turns, his laughter echoing through the silent woods. The sled carved twin trails in the pristine snow, a temporary artwork against the vast white canvas of the hill. Their hearts pounded with exhilaration, a thrilling mix of speed and freedom. The cold air nipped at their noses, but their spirits were warmed by the sheer joy of the ride. Each bump and curve sent a delightful shiver through them, making the adventure even more exciting. Below, the bottom of the hill seemed to rush towards them, promising a soft landing in the deep snowdrifts. I will generate a high-definition 16:9 1080p 3D 60 FPS animation-style image depicting Bella the Bunny and Felix the Fox at the bottom of the hill, surrounded by soft snowdrifts, their sled having come to a gentle stop, and they are now looking up at the hill with wide smiles, planning their next adventure. The sled slowed to a gentle halt at the base of the hill, nestling softly into a drift of powdery snow. Bella and Felix, their faces flushed with cold and excitement, erupted into peals of laughter. They tumbled off the sled, landing in the deep, fluffy snow which cushioned their fall like a soft blanket. For a moment they lay there, catching their breath, and gazing up at the impressive slope they had just conquered. The tracks they had made on their descent were clearly visible, two winding lines etched into the white expanse. A sense of accomplishment and shared joy filled the air. Bella brushed the snow off her fur, a wide grin on her face, while Felix shook his head, sending a flurry of snowflakes flying. Their eyes met, and a silent understanding passed between them. The fun was far from over. Already their gazes were drawn back up the hill, their minds buzzing with ideas for their next thrilling adventure in the winter wonderland. I will generate a high-definition 16:9 1080p 3D 60 FPS animation-style image showing Bella the Bunny and Felix the Fox beginning to build a snowman, with a large snowball already formed and ready to be rolled, surrounded by snow-covered ground and the winter forest in the background. "Let's build a snowman," Bella exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with a new idea. Felix's ears perked up, and he nodded enthusiastically. They found a patch of fresh, untouched snow and began to pack it together, their small hands working quickly. Soon, a large lumpy snowball began to take shape. It was heavy, but with combined effort, they managed to roll it across the snowy ground, leaving a wide track in its wake. The sphere grew bigger and bigger as they pushed it, collecting more snow until it was a substantial base for their frosty creation. They took a moment to admire their work, the large snowball sitting proudly in the snow, a blank canvas for their imaginative masterpiece. the winter forest stood silently around them, its snow-laden branches providing a picturesque backdrop to their snowy endeavor. I will generate a high-definition 16:9 1080p 3D 60 FPS animation-style image depicting Bella the bunny and Felix the fox, putting the finishing touches on a magical snowman, complete with twig arms, a carrot nose, pebble eyes, and wearing a colorful scarf and a funny hat, radiating a whimsical and joyful aura. With the base of their snowman complete, Bella and Felix set about adding the details that would bring their frosty friend to life. They carefully rolled a smaller snowball for the snowman's middle and an even smaller one for its head, lifting and positioning them with excited anticipation. For arms, they found two perfectly shaped twigs, which they gently inserted into the middle snowball. A bright orange carrot became a cheerful nose, pointing jauntily upwards. Two shiny black pebbles were chosen for eyes, giving the snowman a friendly gaze. Bella unwrapped her colorful scarf and carefully tied it around the snowman's neck, adding a splash of warmth and color. Finally, Felix found a funny-looking, slightly crooked hat that had been lost in the snow, and they placed it jauntily on the snowman's head. Stepping back, they admired their creation, a magical snowman standing tall and proud, radiating a whimsical and joyful aura in the heart of their winter wonderland.